most of you will recognise this fella. This actually is an old helmet of mine, and you're probably wondering, why on earth am I wearing what seems to be a blue Stormtrooper outfit? Hello there, Star Wars costuming nerds, welcome back, Richie here again. Thanks for tuning in. And I know I've been neglecting you recently, and to be honest, this is just a quick update. I am no longer really running the channel, let's say, like a business. This is going to be sporadic, my updates. I still am going to be posting bits and bobs. I got pretty far with the tutorials, but I put an end to those. I was finding it very difficult to get it all into my schedule. I think the tutorials I already did upload, they're pretty useful and a decent basis for building your own costume anyway. And if you want further build tutorials, I would check out RS Prop Masters channel. They did the whole lot. They really stuck to it and did the whole load of tutorials, so go into a lot more detail there. As I say, I will continue to run this channel, but I won't be doing the regular updates. I just wanted to get back to you today with a couple of bits of news, because I've had a couple of really exciting projects pretty much come to an end. You'll recognise this fella maybe from the tutorials. This is in fact the armour that I use in the tutorials. We'll get back to him in a minute. I'll have a quick better look at him, but just wondering if you knew what team Darth Vader supports, what football team Darth Vader supports. And did you know he's a big fan of German football? Well, he is indeed, because he is a fan of my team, it seems, VfL Bochum. Yes, you probably think I'm nuts, and I probably am. I'll give you a quick twirl. And what have I done? Well, when this guy came along, this new armour, I actually planned, this is my old RS Prop Masters armour, I actually planned on keeping this one and selling this one, but in the end I didn't really get any takers. I put it up for sale, and it's a nice suit of armour. It's done with a more modern strapping system. This is with the traditional, I don't know if you can see that in there, see if I can get in with the camera. You can't really, but it's got the original strapping system, and you know, this is decent. But I obviously had two A New Hope episode 4 versions, and I thought I'd do something a little bit different with this. I'm a big football fan, and we can't go to the games at the moment, so I thought I'd show my support for my team with a little bit of a different project. He's actually the guy on the mannequin. Strictly speaking, she's actually got my boots on, so I'm walking around in my socks. As you can see, the shins are also blue, and this is a badge that I've got from an old football shirt, and I just did this with some primer and some blue spray paint, and I think it turned out really pretty cool. I mean, it's not for the purist. Obviously the purist isn't going to like this, but if you've got a lot of time on your hands, too many suits of armour, what are you going to do? Right then, so this one, let's have a look at this guy then. As I say, I am finished with the build now, pretty much. I just need to do little bits of painting here and there. As you can see here, these screws need a little bit of white paint. This is an older helmet, as I've said. I'm currently working on the new helmet for this project. As we say, there's no mic tips on it, and traps are not quite painted yet, and I need to do tube stripes. What you will notice here is I've gone for, this is actually an ABS helmet. It came with the kit. I hope you can appreciate that there. What I've done is I've completely painted this in green to replicate the original colour of the original helmets. They were in fact made of a very green coloured polypropylene, not high density polyethylene as we used to think. It's been matched. It was PP, not HDPE, and of course, with them getting battered about and the primer not working so much, we had a lot of original helmets which had little examples of this, like paint flaking, little bits where the green poked through. If you're not familiar with the look of the original helmets, check out something like StarWarsHelmets.com. It's a really good source for pictures of original stuff, or check out the forums at the 1st Imperial Stormtrooper department. Yeah, so I've gone for a full chipper. It's got these replica, these fake paint chips. Obviously it's not PP, it's not green plastic underneath, but it's gone for that look. That will take pride of place on there eventually. This helmet is in fact the same sort of deal as you can see here. This is what I would call more heavy relic. I really went to town with the battered look. I thought I'd keep the new one a bit cleaner. Obviously that's a mannequin, that's not just somebody standing really still. A couple of tips for you on mannequins. Although most of my viewers are going to be males and most people wearing these costumes are going to be male, don't fall into the trap of, if you want to get a mannequin, whatever type of mannequin you want, don't fall into the trap of getting a male mannequin. The mannequins generally have model sizes, body sizes, so a male mannequin is going to be something like 6 foot, more than 6 foot, and slim but quite muscly. They're reasonably muscular legs, and you're going to find that a female, this is actually just 1m74, so 5'9", almost 5'9", 5'8", 5'9". I'm just short of 5'8", so I'm 1m72, so this is perfect for me. Whatever fits me height-wise is going to fit this mannequin pretty well. And one thing you'll find, even though obviously they are curvy and they've got lady parts, it's not going to show, and you'll find, without, as I was saying, they're always going to have model kinds of body builds, so they're very slim indeed. When you get hold of your mannequin and you see it first, I'll put up a picture of what this actually is. This is actually a tailor's dummy. Apparently it's made of flexible foam, so it's reasonably posable. It's not strong enough to hold a blaster, as I've found out, but I quite like the way I can pose the arms and pose the legs, so it isn't in a stupid fixed permanent pose. But if you can find a mannequin with a neutral pose, a nice neutral pose, get a female one, and believe me, you'll save yourself a lot of hassle, unless of course you have an armour which is really built for somebody rather large, a bodybuilder or whatever. Particularly when it comes to actually dressing the Stormtrooper. If the legs are thick, if these aren't going to fit on there, you're going to have a hell of a lot of trouble getting the leg parts and the arm parts over the limbs. They may or not be detachable, which may or may not help. But believe me, this mannequin is like a waif. It's like really mega wave thin, as they say. And there's no way you can tell that that's a skinny female under there. I think that looks absolutely brilliant. Just wanted to share that with you. I'll let you have a look from top to bottom, see how it looks. One slight snag I found with this is the hands are a little bit small, the gloves are far too big. The feet are very small. That doesn't matter. You can get them in the boots, and that's fine. But you know, I can probably put some filler material in there. I think the armour turned out great, and looks great. Taking pride of place in our lounge. I'm really happy with that. So I just wanted to get back to you and give you a quick update, just show off some of my projects. I will be doing more useful stuff. There's been some interesting developments lately. I promise you I'll be back with more Stormtrooper stuff. This is indeed not my last Stormtrooper build. I'm not going to be doing a full set of tutorials anymore, but I will be back with updates. I've got a very exciting new project coming up soon. I will post at least 3, maybe 4 new videos on that as the project unfolds. I'll have more stuff on RS Prop Masters, news with RS Prop Masters. Might be working a little bit more closely with RS Prop Masters together. I before we had the coronavirus, I actually planned on going and visiting them, asking for a tour and doing a vlog around the studios. Obviously the coronavirus put a spanner in the works that way, but I'm in constant communication with the guys, and I think I'm going to come up with some new interesting videos soon for you. Thanks for watching. Comment down below if you think I'm mental with this. I've been having fun with it, and I think particularly this guy, turned out really nice. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon when there is new news. When there's news. Take care, guys.